What's going on, everybody? Skip the Sunday scaries and catch the world's funniest teachers in the world at the VBC this weekend. I'm talking none other than the bored teachers. If you haven't seen them on TikTok or Instagram, they're basically a bunch of teachers that escape the frustration and exhaustion of their jobs with comedy. Joining me now is Brian Moote. Good morning, Brian. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for having me this morning.
Oh my gosh, look, I'm so excited. I grew up, both of my parents, they're in education. So I have heard some stories about what goes on in the classroom. And of course, as a student, you probably remember a few funny ones myself. But what you guys do is actually turn them into some funny stories for everybody to get a laugh. Tell me what it's like being on your tour.
It's a really, really special tour. I've been doing stand-up comedy for 20 years. And this tour is special because the stories that we all know are funny, because we tell them to crowds that aren't teachers, the laughs are so big. And it's not just the teachers who love it, it's the spouses, the friends they bring out. And like you said, the stories are incredible. I taught kindergarten, and one of my favorite stories to tell right now, I'm gonna save the punchline for Sunday. But basically, it's about all the goofy things that kids brought to school with them as kindergartnerners.
Yes.
Thinking it was totally normal. So as you can imagine, the embarrassed parents when you call them and tell them, hey, I want to lock the nightstand because your kids are bringing some stuff in.
Oh my gosh, I could only imagine. Some things just aren't meant for show and tell at that. And again, kindergartners, I've actually worked with them because I volunteer occasionally at Girls Inc. Those little ones, they're the ones you have to look out for because they will say anything that comes to mind.
Yep, I had a kindergartner who would smuggle crickets into the classroom. He had one of those like lift up top desks. Yeah. And it took about a week to figure out, because I thought I was going crazy. I'm like, I'm hearing crickets in here and there's no, it's embarrassing when you're teaching. I'm like, who is mocking me? And then we opened his top of his desk and he had about 50 or 60 crickets just living in a desk.
Oh my gosh, I'm not even gonna ask how he managed to get them in the classroom, but I do want to ask you this. It's crazy. I gotta ask you, because with what you do on social media, right? We know you have a big presence, but how does that translate to the stage?
Well, the great part about social media is it allows people to really see behind the scenes of your life. So it's not just you as a comedian, a former teacher. Some of the teachers on the tour are still teaching, which is great. They leave school on Friday and they head, out to a tour date. And the social media aspect of it is great because we can tell long form stories. The Teachers Off Duty podcast is a lot of fun. And you just get a peek behind the curtain at us as real human beings. I have a 2-year-old son right now, and that's the fun part, is going to the shows and having people know a little bit more about you than that you were just a teacher. And that's the cool part about social media, is just the connection aspect of it.
That is so cool. And you know what? A lot of people think, students, especially students, they don't think that their teachers have lives outside of school, but these teachers actually have personality and they want to share their story, So what is it like definitely prepping to get on stage and make sure that you are showcasing your own personality?
I mean, for me, it's just being happy and being in a good mood, and the energy of these shows. If you go on Sunday, which I'm really glad, we had to reschedule this date, and I'm glad that it is towards the end of the year. People are getting ready, the kids are getting ready to leave. The energy when that show starts is incredible. Casey Mack is one of the best ever in terms of a former teacher comedian. He hosts the show, and you are going to be, just the happy energy is just a wave of fun. You're really going to enjoy it. And it's not just teachers, I'm telling you, everybody after the show comes up and says, look, I remember those things from when I was a kid, or I hear these stories from my husband all day long. Oh, it's funny to hear a joke about him.
Definitely. You talked about the energy, but what's the experience audiences can expect? Of course, some of those meet and greets, or what else can they look forward to at a show?
Yeah, the meet and greets, you can come say hi to all of us. We love taking pictures. You can tell us your stories, which is always fun. I think the difference is that some of these stories about the things that kids do in class, or the way, some teachers teach, and some teachers, necessarily for me, didn't teach very well because I was 22 years old when I was teaching kindergarten. So I think the difference is you're going to hear jokes land harder in a place that's really real for the people in the audience. And that's a really special thing. It's not just funny, it really connects.
Yes, and connecting, giving everybody a laugh. But even for you as a comedian, does this take away some of that burden that teachers face across the country every single day?
It really does, because it makes you understand that you're not alone, that everyone who taught dealt with difficult kids, difficult parents, feeling unappreciated, underpaid, all of those things. And I think when you hear it out loud, it's like we're giving a voice to things that probably should change in the education system, that all these educators and teachers feel, but maybe they don't have the platform to say it. And so I think saying it out loud kind of helps everyone laugh and go, all right, I'm not the only one.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what we always love about comedians. They're going to say what you might be afraid to say yourself. Oh my gosh, I love it. I know you guys are going to
Mariah, we'll say it. All you got to do is share it on social media and co-sign. That's all you got to do.
There you go. Just share it. What they say, post and ghost. That's all you got to do. I absolutely love it. The board teachers will be live at the Von Braun Center, everybody, and it is in the Mark C. Smith Hall. That's this Sunday. Please let the folks know where they can grab tickets and where they can keep up with all things board teachers.
Go to @board_teachers on Instagram, boardteachers.com. You'll have all of our sketches, videos, stand-up comedy. I personally am excited because my birthday's this weekend. So no better place to spend my birthday than Huntsville. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely. We're going to make sure you have a good time. Happy early birthday to you.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been awesome.